Experience Pros, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us today. It is a beautiful Wednesday, and there's good news for those of us who play Scrabble or Words with Friends.
Do you play Scrabble? Oh, you probably do the Words with Friends.
I don't do any of that.
You don't do either of those?
No.
My brother-in-law used to play Words with Friends, but he felt like people cheated. Like they were always like going online to find words, and they weren't really using their own brains.
That's
and they
the power of the interweb.
Yeah, so he didn't like it.
No.
He didn't like it.
Well, good news. Scrabblers have now got 5,000 extra words, including the words selfie, bromance, and chillax.
Really? On Scrabble you can put... I could see selfie, but
Scrabble
really
dictionary.
bromance and chillax are acceptable
how
in
about
Scrabble.
Vlog and hashtag and funplex and emo?
Emo?
Yeah, if you're emo.
E-M-O?
Emo. You're not.
What is emo?
Black, dark, goth, emo.
Oh, goodness, I cannot keep up. Keep up. Well, all right. Well, I guess it depends on who you're playing with, because really, who's going to put chillax as a word on Scrabble?
Well, there are people who will, for sure.
That would. Do you play Scrabble?
If I had an ex, I would definitely use chillax. I can't find anybody to play Scrabble with me. My vocabulary is too large.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, they
and
say
you
to
get
me,
mad at the tiles.
They say to me, is that an expanding brain, a huge melon, or
you're just too smart for this?
Is your vocabulary too large?
Is that what they say to you?
They say to me.
That you have a large vocabulary?
Yes.
Who's they?
Holy cheese in the chinos. Did you hear about this guy?
Because you say cheese in the chinos, your vocabulary is
no.
Too large? I don't think so.
In Muhlenberg Township in Pennsylvania, guess what they found? A guy waddling with $200 worth of Swiss cheese stuffed down his britches.
What was it, like a snack?
No, it was 4 cheese logs that he stuffed down his pantalones.
While running?
No, while waddling.
While waddling.
In the store, in the giant food store.
Oh, I get it.
Security saw him waddling when he walked and followed him outside when the officer confronted this man.
Shoplifted cheese logs?
Cheese logs. Swiss cheese.
Cheese logs.
Holy moly. Yeah. Or
Swiss cheese.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did he have any sausage or crackers? Just cheese.
Well, it was a little tiny sausage.
Gosh.
Big cheese logs. Just saying.
Oh my goodness.
And finally, in the news, you'll be happy to know.
Finally, we're going to end this.
Finally, you'll be happy to know that there is a man. You know, we're a small business radio show here. We try to support small business. Mm-hmm. Here's a man who's...
Don't steal someone's cheese logs.
Don't move the cheese and waddle it there. The man, Eric Sanchez, is a man who decided to start a Kickstarter, crowdfunding campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a thing for Kenny Loggins. Not cheese Loggins. Kenny Loggins. And he wants to turn his living room into a danger zone.
What does that mean?
You know the song, Danger Zone?
It's a song.
Kenny
so how are you
Loggins.
going to turn your room into a...
Well, he started a campaign to get the Grammy Award-winning musician Kenny Loggins to come to his living room and perform a concert.
Oh, how fun would that be?
Right?
Yeah, they do that.
They do. He's already raised $6,700 in donations.
How much does Kenny charge to come sing in your living room?
$30,000
for a private concert. Huh.
Only 50 people will be allowed into the living room if we turn it into a danger zone. He's $6,700 in.
And he will come.
He will come.
He will come.
Yeah, they've done a little Skype. Look, there they are right there.
Does he have to give the money to charity or something like that, or he just has to pay him $30,000?
I believe that it says he's hoping to raise $30,000, and that's all that USA Today reports. Yes, there's a legitimate news source. Gannett, hashtag Gannett. Hope they're listening.
They're not.
They
not to you for news. They didn't come here for your news.
Somebody talking about it.
No, they've already posted the news.
You don't know that. This is not Maybe.
This is not no?
Yeah, well,
this
maybe
is not no?
Because you did talk to you.
That vocabulary of yours is just off the charts today.
Hey.
Oh, again. Hey, and...
I can spell that in 3 different ways. How about you?
Doesn't matter how you spell it.
All right, so there's your news for the day. I hope that benefits you. Chillax on my vocabulary.
Put your cheese log down.
Hey, now.
Hey, again. I got like 6 hays in one large vocabulary segment.
Yes, but I can spell it 3 different ways.
Well, Scrabble on.
One of them is Swiss. We'll be back after these messages on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Make sure your marketing strategy includes search engine optimization and contact Colorado SEO at coloradoseo.com. You'll find a team of experts who have been connecting consumers online since 1996. Created a commodity, now get found. coloradoseo.com. coloradoseo.com or call 303-990-5934. Remember, billions are searching. Will they find you?
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
Grassroots Radio Colorado with Chris Cook this afternoon at 5 on KLZ 560.
Dennis Miller here. Be sure to tune in for the Dennis Miller Show, where we talk politics, entertainment, and everything in between. Our guests are the best you'll hear on radio. It's radio you can trust right here on the Dennis Miller Show.
Tonight at 10 p.m., it's the Dennis Miller Show right here on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Wow, I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't.
You lucky one.
I feel good. I knew that.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you back on the big broadcast. Hey, do you feel as good as James Brown?
I do.
Well, not like today, because And James doesn't feel much of anything.
Well, all right, but the whole sentiment of you wake up in the morning and you just feel great. You're ready to go. You remember how you used to feel when you were a little bit younger? Well, we can feel that way again. Forget about waking up and feeling like you feel just old and it's just part of getting old. We have Gunther Mueller with BioTE Medical. BioTE Medical, BioTE Medical.com is the website. We're going to make sure that you feel great today. Gunther, welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me in the studio here.
Very nice to have you with us. What's on your mind, Gunther? I've got a question for you here in a minute, but give us an overview. How's BioTE Medical going?
BioTE Medical is expanding very rapidly. We're in over 30 states now with over 600 certified practitioners that are trained in the BioTE method of hormone optimization. And patients are feeling great. They're getting their lives back. Symptoms that they've been dealing with for the last 10 or 15 years are naturally resolving due to the BioTE method of hormone optimization.
All right, so one of the things that Eric has seen on TV recently, and we all see the pharmaceutical commercials. It doesn't matter what the pharmaceutical ad is for. It always comes with this long laundry list of side effects and symptoms and things that could go wrong if you use this. But one of the things that we're seeing these days are some class action suits against some testosterone companies.
And one of the biggest concerns that I have, Gunther, is I saw one of the commercials and scrolling on the names of the companies is a company called BioTE Gel.
Yes.
Which is not the same.
No, absolutely not the same.
Let's differentiate this for.
There's only so many things you can name stuff in the hormone business, right? So BioTE Gel is very different than BioTE Medical is who we are.
Right.
BioTE Medical. So we do what's called pellet therapy, meaning it's a little small thing about the size of a grain of rice that gets inserted in the fatty part of your hip. What the fancy term is subcutaneous, meaning it goes in the fatty tissue. So gels are smeared on kind of on your skin topically. Right, so big difference in the modality of how to get testosterone into the blood.
How could you possibly know the proper dosing for how much schmear?
Yeah, well, that's the major problem, right? So with creams, gels, things like that, people are doing their own dosing. With BioTE Medical and pellet therapy, your dose is individually determined for you based on your blood work, based on your symptoms, based on your medical history. So it's a completely individualized modality, a completely individualized therapy that gives you your exact optimal dose to get your physiology to where it needs to be to actually attack the root cause of the symptoms that you're having.
And it is the root cause of the symptoms that you're having versus, oh, you're tired, take this pill. Oh, you have here's a prescription for
anything
making you
and
feel
everything.
this, and then, oh, that's too much. Here's another pill, and we'll counteract the pill that we just gave you for the first pill we gave you.
Right. So the big picture is that, look, the body needs hormone optimization, hormone balance to age healthier. You know, I've said it before, do we age because we lose our hormones or do we lose our hormones because we age? And so there's 75 years of medical research that says that, look, testosterone is beneficial for the body. Protects the brain, protects the heart, protects the bones, protects the breast tissue. We can do something about osteoporosis, Alzheimer's disease, breast cancer, all these things. This is in the medical literature, global medical literature. The problem is that most of our medical practitioners don't have the time to read these studies, even though they say all the time that we want to see the studies. They don't really have time because they're seeing 30 to 50 patients a day and they got 10 minutes to spend with every patient, and so they're just not up on this. And so Dr. Donovitz, who's our founder at BioTE Medical, has spent the time. He's been an OB-GYN for years and years and years. He's pelleted over 44,000 people personally. We've done this procedure over 250,000 times now with optimal patient outcome. We have a 96% retention rate. People that do get their hormones optimized with BioTE Medical, and one of our certified practitioners around the country, they will beg, borrow, steal, crawl over broken glass to get their next round of pellets. Okay?
Right.
Why? Because it works.
Yeah.
And people feel good, and there are no side effects. So to answer your question about the class action lawsuit, you know, this is really an opportunity for lawyers to make a lot of money. And a lot of times I always say, you know, you want to know the truth, follow the money. Okay, so you've got big pharmaceutical companies that produce these synthetic forms of testosterone, like BioTE Gel. And I'm not sure if that's a synthetic or a bioidentical. I'm not sure, but that's not the issue. The fact is that it's a big pharmaceutical company that's making it.
And it's not you.
Yeah, and it's not us. Right. So, we don't have the deep pockets for these guys to go after, and because we don't have any patients that are suffering from any negative side effects. Now, this all has stemmed from a study called the PLOS study, happened about 6 months ago, PLOS study, and it was a big headline in the Wall Street Journal that said, hey, testosterone causes heart attacks in older men. Well, if you really look at the study and you investigate the data, it was a group of 73-year-old men that were already sick, already had type 2 diabetes, already had heart issues, already had things like that. They give them one big shot of testosterone, jack their testosterone level through the roof, and can you cause a cardiac event in older men that are not healthy with a shot of testosterone? Yes, you can. We agree with that study.
Right.
But that's not how you do hormone balance. So with pellet therapy, like I said, 75 years of medical research, understanding how to dose testosterone in pellet form. When you think about it, the testosterone is not meant to go through the muscle tissue. It's not meant to go through the fatty tissue in the skin. Half the people can't even absorb hormone through the skin. And if you think about it, the skin was kind of designed to keep things out.
Well, and I know, like, even if you could, like, then you can't use that same place again.
It can become desensitized, yeah. So you got to move the spot around, right? And I figure if I live another 40 years, I'm going to run out of space on my body to rub some stuff on. So the pellet's real easy. It gets inserted. Women usually see the doctor maybe every 3-4 months. Guys are seeing the doctor every 5 months to get their individualized dose. And then, when you go on vacation, your hormone dose is traveling with you. Nothing to take every day, nothing to rub on, nothing to remember to do. And again, the key part is that it's individualized. It's 100% bioidentical, and I don't even like that term, and our FDA doesn't even recognize that term. I mean human identical hormone. I mean the exact hormone that our bodies have been trying to produce all our lives. When you get that back to an optimal state, you'll see that your symptoms naturally resolve, no side effects, and you just feel great, like James Brown said. I feel good.
Right. So here, I got a question for you, Gunther. You may or may not know that I've been working out over at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe.
I did know that.
And there was an insane guest trainer on Monday who caused us to squat and repeatedly squat and lunge. And my legs, my muscles are on fire.
Yeah.
Now, BioTE Medical, if I get pelleted, would that help me recover faster from that kind of a lactic acid overdose?
Yeah, because testosterone builds new lean muscle mass. And so when you're low on your testosterone, and again, I don't know if you've gotten your blood work done. I've only been talking to you guys for about a year and a half here. So I don't know if
you're a little slow to the trough, mister.
Get your blood work done. See where testosterone level is. I can tell you, it's not even just about sore muscles. It's about osteoporosis, heart disease, Alzheimer's disease, protecting your body from the things that are going to maybe attack you in older age. But current time, waking up in the morning feeling good, having quick recovery from muscle, from strenuous workouts. I can tell you before I got pelleted, I used to ski 130 days a season when I was a professional ski bum, right? So I ski today like I'm 25, but I'm 48 years old, right? So I was getting sore like you're talking about right now. I got pelleted when I was 44 years old, been doing it for 4.5 years. I'm feeling great, optimal weight. I can work out really well. And I don't get that pain after a workout. I did my insanity workout this morning. I did it yesterday. I did it the day before. And I don't have,
Well, it's funny
sore muscles.
Eric and I go to the same. We do the same workout class, and so I was at the same class that he has not yet recovered from, and I'm looking at him going, well, I don't get it. What's the problem?
I feel like a total boob because I'm sitting there whining and complaining here.
Angel feels good.
I'm like, I'm just fine. I've got great muscle. I've recovered. I sleep well. It's just fantastic. And I forget that it's because of the hormones until somebody else actually says to me, well, Angel, you recover and you're this. I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I just feel good all the time.
Contact information, please.
So, hey, this is a really complex subject. I'd be happy to talk to anybody and direct you in the right direction so that you can get enough information to make a good decision for you. I can be reached at 303-598-1609, 303-598-1609. And we have a bunch of information that's really educational at biotemedical.com, BioTEmedical.com, and also some excellent videos at bhrtvideos.com. Stands for Bioidentical Hormone Replacement Therapy, bhrtvideos with an S.com.
Gunther, thank you so very much. We appreciate you.
Thanks. See you next time.
When we return, two of my favorite things being combined together, breakfast food, toast, and the season summer toast. coming up next on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dan Denai, Chief Operating Officer with BioTE Medical. At BioTE, we've developed the safest, most effective way to balance your hormones. Unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams with many dangerous side effects, bioidentical, natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotemedical.com to learn more. That's BioTE medical.com. BioTE, it's the right choice.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Revitalize, release stress, and empower with Karen Corona's healing and transformational programs. Karen is a master healer and a teacher with 30 years experience providing holistic healing treatments, coaching, yoga, meditation classes, and retreats. Receive the healing inner tools you need to achieve your goals. Call Karen today and get started. 303-725-1119. That's 303-725-1119. Mention this ad and receive a free yoga class or a $150 coupon toward her upcoming healing and transformational retreat in October, set in the lovely Nuevo Vallarta, Mexico. Call today, 303-725-1119, or visit online at KarenCorona.com.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Attention business owners. If you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Louden at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Hi, ladies. This is Angel, and I want to let you in on one of my favorite fashion secrets. It's for a full year. And since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara. And all of the compliments I get. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. And to ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. 303-909-9585.
Bob Duco, today at 3 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is Twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. You know, I like walking on sunshine and I like toast. Put those two things together, you got summer toast.
You've got Denver's largest marketing and business professionals networking event coming up, the 12th annual Summer Toast 2014 on Thursday, August 24th at the XDO Center. Eric and I are going to be there. We've been there the last couple of years. It is truly an amazing event, and here to talk about it is the event producer, Sandra Murray. Sandra, welcome to the Experience Pros radio show.
Oh, how fun, Angel. Hi, Eric. And it's the 21st, by the way.
Whoops. Did we get it wrong? Oh, we're so sorry.
So sorry.
The 21st. We'll say it again. It's the 21st.
What day did I say?
We didn't want to have a conflict with the Rockies home game, so it's on
no.
the third Thursday of August, which is a little bit later, but we're so excited to be down in the beautiful Rhino District.
I love it. I love it. And boy, I'll tell you what, we're going to have fantastic vendors and businesses represented. And Stephanie Bednar is also with us today on the phone. Stephanie, the weather is going to cooperate this year, right?
Well, absolutely. No rain this year like last year. And luckily, it's mostly inside this year. It's at Expo Event Center. And there's only a small alley outside, which we will be using, but you guys won't have to worry about getting drenched this year.
Yeah, it was a good memory. We all survived. So Sandra, what can our listeners expect, and how do they get involved with the Summer Toast?
Oh, thank you, Angel. Yes, it's our 12th annual. We've got over 100 businesses from our Toast hosts, which are the major marketing business professional groups, AMA, BMA, PRSA. They can all go on the website and see how many organizations are coming. I call it my logo soup. We have over 20 restaurants serving amazing appetizers. We have complimentary beverages from Naked Juice, Eldorado Water, Sport Tea, Nana's Teas. We've got Coors, Colorado Native. I mean, it's what we call as a meet, eat, and tweet event.
A meet, eat, and tweet.
I love that. That's like, I'm going to tweet that actually. Even meet, eat, and tweet event. I love that. And so it's on Thursday, August 21st, 5 to 8:30 p.m. Do we still need vendors, or we just need people to show up?
Frankly, right now, I think we've got a full house, right, Stephanie?
Yeah, we definitely do. There's quite a few people coming this year, so we just really want people to show up.
All right. And now, is there a charge to show up? What's the expense?
Right, it's $30. Includes all the food and drinks and networking. Networking and nibbling, and then $15 for students.
Nice.
Very nice, very nice. And Stephanie, there's also a charitable element to the Summer Toast this year, correct?
Yes, there is. It's something that Sandra has had happen every year. Last year, the Lodo District, and this year we are supporting We Don't Waste, which is an amazing company or nonprofit organization run by Arlen Preblood. And basically, he has partnerships with multiple restaurants, catering services, event centers across Denver, and he goes around and picks up the leftover servings and delivers it to those in need around Denver, which is incredible. And so this year, we encourage people to stop by our gift table. We have over 28 gifts this year from amazing companies around Denver, and like Frontier Flybucks. We're giving away $1,500 as a grand prize.
Wow.
Awesome. And it's a suggested donation, but we definitely hope people contribute because it's such a wonderful cause.
Well, absolutely. And you always bring together such amazing community partners.
I know that several members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory are going to be represented there. I know that Mike O'Neill and Lori Ruff are coming in from across the country to hang out with us there too. Big event, Summer Toast 2014 at the Expo Event Center, Thursday, August 21st. We will be there. We want you to come and visit as well. Summertoast.com. Again, summertoast.com. Sandra, what have we left out?
I think you guys have covered it pretty well. We really appreciate it. We are, Argonaut Liquor is going to have a tasting on the 15th where all the products that are donated for the complimentary beverages and is from 3 to 6 at Argonaut on the 15th. So we'll be, putting everything on sale there, which is a nice, and they're also donating a match donation back to the charity. So when you purchase Colorado Native or Coors, there's a match donation from Ron Vaughn, which is amazing. And we just thank the community so much for supporting this event. And I'll tell you, the management at Expo Event Center has been amazing. It's a great center. You guys are going to have a ball.
It is. You know, it is a great center. And if you've ever been to any other event, that kind of just gives you an overview of how fantastic the Summer Toast is going to be. Again, Thursday, August 21st at the Expo Center. We get tickets at summertoast.com. summertoast.com. They're only $30 for your tickets to meet, eat, and tweet all night long. Over 100 business vendors will be there, but there will be hundreds of people. How many came last year, Sandra? Any idea?
You know, it was over 1,000 people. So we just are very thankful that the community supports this, because when you bring this many people together, you guys, you know it in business development. What's important to me as the producer and to all the other guests that come is that people shake hands, hug, and make these long-lasting partnerships where we help each other. I mean, we have some new restaurants coming, Pika's down in Cherry Creek, and we just want people to go and experience, you know, all these people that are coming to provide a nice experience to them.
It is a fantastic experience all the way around. Summertoast.com. Get your tickets. Come down and visit us. Sandra Murray, Stephanie Bednar, thank you very much. And I'm going to go tweet that I eat meat. That's what
I don't know about
do.
that one, Eric. You're a pretty funny guy, you know that?
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
Thanks,
wait
ladies.
to see you guys. Thanks so much for the time.
All right. When we come back, we're going all the way around the world. Your business tips, insights, and unfair marketing advantage with Michael Russo next.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Hey, if you've got gout, you know there is nothing more painful. The only thing worse than a gout attack is a heart attack. And guess what? Gout is the easy part. It's the diabetes and the cardiovascular disease that gout is just an omen of that we really need to be concerned about. Schedule a free 1-hour health consultation with me, Burt Middleton, the Gout Killer. I can help you understand how your body is using what you're putting into it. Contact me today at 970-485-5955 or thegoutkiller.com. Come on, let's get the gout out.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff-it-up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
If selling is important to your bottom line in business, and it is, then how you sell is more important than what you sell. If your sales approach is old school and outdated, you're leaving money on the table. Sales expert Liz Wendling will absolutely help you update your sales language and transform your sales results. Stop sounding like everyone else in your industry and stand out, not blend in. Liz can show you how. Every minute you delay, you're losing money. Call Liz Wendling today, 303-988-9157, or visit online at evolvedselling.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Camp Experience is the place to develop new friendships, connect with like-minded women, and build alliances that will help get you to where you want to be, personally and professionally. This September retreat, held at Cheyenne Mountain Resort, has the feeling of a relaxed corporate women's retreat, bringing together community volunteers and civic leaders, women entrepreneurs, business leaders, and moms. Register today at campexperience.com.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
Hi, it's Dennis Miller inviting you to join me for an entertaining blend of politics and news of the day. from my hopefully unique perspective. Plus, we'll have a red carpet list of celebrity guests who will grab and keep your attention. It's time well spent that you won't want back. It's that good. Listen for The Dennis Miller Show.
The Dennis Miller Show, weeknights at 10, right here on KLZ 560.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran, early mornings at 5 on KLZ 560.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. Our favorite Aussie is with us today. And Michael Russo, before you give us an unfair marketing advantage, as you always do, I got to let you know one of our listeners named Don says, "This is my favorite day of the week. Let's get the thunder from down under in the studio live. You have been requested to jump on a jet plane."
Oh, that's fantastic. Don, I'll send you the $20 in the mail. Brilliant, brilliant, great, great. What an intro.
Michael, what are we talking about today?
I wanted to ask you a question, actually, particularly, and Angel, and actually, I'll ask you both separately. So, Angel, if I say to you, I want you to do something like a girl, any action, do something. I just want you to take an action, and I want you to do it like a girl. What does that mean to you?
Like a girl, it just means feminine and soft and like putting on lip gloss.
Okay, and Eric, if I said to you, do something like a girl, I want
Tread
you to
carefully.
I want you to hit a ball, run, something like that. What was your answer?
I said tread carefully, but I would probably scratch something.
Goodness. Hey,
Probably
no, like
scratch
a
something.
girl. A girl isn't going to scratch something.
I didn't. He said like a guy.
You know, your answers are perfect, absolutely perfect. Have you seen the new video marketing campaign out there, Like a Girl?
I haven't.
No. Okay, so what I want you to do after your segments later on today, have a look at the video. I'll post a link on the Facebook page afterwards, but if you go to always.com/likeagirl, or just go to YouTube and type in Like a Girl, this particular video has had over 40. That's what we call a viral video. That's a pretty good result. And the video centers around the concept of when did the term like a girl become an insult. And the question is asked of young girls, well, I shouldn't say young girls, you know, sort of 10 up, so young women and sort of young girls, 10 up, do something like a girl. And they basically did what Eric talked about, you know, sort of flimsy type stuff.
Yeah.
They were asked to throw a ball and they'd sort of mishit it, and they'd, you know, swing a bat and they wouldn't swing it very well, or run and they'd be running with their arms flailing around all over the place, la, 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 you know, this sort of thing. And the question was asked of men, young women, young girls, and young boys, and they all gave a fairly similar response. Now, the same question was asked of young girls sort of 6 to 8, so, you know, not quite in that puberty sort of stage. They were asked 6 to 8, what do you think about this? And these kids just ran, you know, run like a girl, vroom, you know, hit like a girl, whack, you know, they didn't hold back for anybody. And so the question was asked, when did like a girl become something that means not your best?
Oh.
I remember this, Michael. I actually did see the commercials. I didn't put it together until you started talking about it and went to the always.com site. But you're absolutely right. And what a powerful messaging.
The thing that I liked about this, and look, you know, talk about hitting your target market. The purpose of the video was obviously to change a stereotype, was to get people to sort of stop, think about what we're saying, some of the phrasing and stuff that we use in you know, our everyday language, and think, does this really make sense? But of course, they tie that into their brand, and their brand always, they actually sell feminine hygiene products. And so I watched this video and I think that's fantastic. And I looked at the link on their website, and it's always.com. They've got a bunch of other videos on there, and they're asking their audience to tweet what it means to them, you know, like to go, all of this sort of stuff. So it's all about social media engagement. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, my skeptical brain is going, okay, but this costs money. Somebody's paying for this campaign. Somebody's run it. Somebody's developed this. Somebody's set it up. This costs money. They've got to be making some money somewhere. Where's the catch? Because that's what my brain is thinking like. And then, of course, I saw the link about personal hygiene products. And, of course, their target market is young girls sort of in that puberty stage. Personal hygiene products, there's the link. Okay. Now, just to show you that the campaign actually worked, I didn't even know anything about this campaign until my teenage daughter told me about it. Oh. And, of course, they interacted with her on social media, which is where they were sort of hitting up the campaign. So they've hit all of the points that you would want any sort of marketing campaign. They had a strong message. They delivered it very well. They were interacting on social media. All the points of the campaign worked. And that we've talked a lot on this segment about having a great story. This particular campaign shows a great story. Does it make sense?
It really does, and
yes.
and they've taken something that is very, kind of one of those now one of those cultural norms that we don't even think about, and really shining a light on it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, your answer, Angel, was I'd put on a bit of lip gloss, and Eric's was, I wouldn't try that hard type thing. When they asked the same question after explaining when did like a girl become an insult, the same people that just a few seconds ago were sort of, yes, I'm not trying very hard, the same people now said, okay, now run like a girl for me, hit like a girl for me, fight like a girl, all this sort of stuff, and then they really gave it their all. So the whole point was about building self-confidence in, their target market. So it's a very similar sort of campaign to what does Campaign for Real Beauty did.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
I remember, even going through a stage in my own life, Michael, kind of having to embrace that being feminine was okay, because you're right, somewhere along the line that like a girl was an insult, and did kind of mean, you catch like a girl, you run like a girl, like, you're teasing somebody.
Degrading comment.
But it isn't. It doesn't have to be. I mean, we think about what girls do and how we get stuff done, but we as girls have to embrace it before anybody else will. So just neat that a company came along, again, taking one of those social norms, shining a light on it, kind of getting those emotional hot buttons, kind of hitting us right in the gut a little bit.
All right, so Michael, bring it home for us. What are our top three?
Okay, so top 3 tips for today, and it's a very powerful video, so you get a chance to have a look on Experience Pro's website at the end. But top 3 tips for today, number 1 would be to have a very strong message. Make sure that not only do you have a strong message, but your target market. They combine this very well. Top tip number 2, never underestimate the importance of very powerful imagery. We've talked a lot about videos. They used their video in this particular campaign very, very effectively. And top tip number 3, the message works because it was sincere. The people they were directing the questions to were sincere. The answers they gave were sincere. And hopefully the campaign objective was sincere too, to actually help build self-esteem in young women. I believe it was. So it worked very, very well. Check it out on the PDF at the end of the segment.
Love it, love it, love it. Michael Russo every Wednesday here from Adelaide, Australia, calling in the middle of the night tomorrow, which I always want to know who won the lottery and stuff like that. But you're not very forthcoming in that regard. We sure appreciate you for being a part of the Experience Pros team. Thank you so much.
No worries. We'll talk to you again next week, and we'll do it like a girl.
All right,
yeah.
I'll take it.
That sounds good to us. Hey, when we come back, we're going to talk about the 7 things that detail-oriented people notice. Are you a detail-oriented person? You might be surprised. Coming up next on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Do you want to meet some new people, make some great connections, and network with other business owners? Call me, Penny, today at 303-220-0366 or go to theconnectingexperts.com. Connecting people to people.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. reduce conflict, and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to see it thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
When you need a medical expert witness or someone to consult in your medical cases, you need MediPro Solutions. Let's face it, attorneys are busy and typically don't have the time to research the details of the medical aspects of every case. At MediPro Solutions, your medical legal consulting firm, they take care of every detail, leaving you and your lawyers to focus on the law. MediPro Solutions is owned and operated by licensed and board-certified physicians. When your case is on the line, call MediPro Solutions, 303-502-6735. That's 303-502-6735. Or online at MediProSolutions.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Hi, Bill McCormick here to thank you for making the Crawford Stand part of your day, and to let you know that now you can hear the stand on demand. Just go online to www.crawfordbroadcasting.com. Click on the stand button and look for the title of the commentary you want. You can then click on it to read, print, listen, or download as an MP3. This new service is for commentaries broadcast since the beginning of this year, and they're right there on the stand page at www.crawfordbroadcasting.com. The Crawford Stand is a public affairs presentation for God and country.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran, 5 to 8 tomorrow morning on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
You're simply the best.
That's what you are, Denver small business. You're simply the best, and we know it, we believe it, and we're telling everybody about it. Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Are you a detail person?
What are you asking me that for?
Well, I think people,
yes or no? Like,
curious minds want to know.
Am I a detail person?
Are you, they say the devil's in the details. Where's Angel? That's what I want to know. Mm-hmm.
It depends. It really depends on what it is. There are some things I am so down in the details on.
Yep.
And then there are other things I'm just like, you know what? Big picture.
All right, well, let's talk about what the details are that the things that identify highly detail-oriented people. Number one, they notice what people are wearing.
Well, that's just because I'm shopping.
Yeah, but not because I'm shopping. I once talked to you. Let's talk about that for a minute, because I once told you that girl came in and she gave you the up, down, up, down, up, down, and then crinkled her nose and walked away. And you said, yeah, don't worry about that. She's just shopping.
Right. You think that women are checking each other out.
Oh, they're so catty.
And we're catty. And you think that we're like being all,
snarky.
But we're really not. We're really shopping. Like, do I like that dress? Would I want that? Do I want those shoes? Where can I get that purse? Like, we are not being snarky and catty.
Ladies, this is true.
We are shopping.
All right, so
window shop. It's like window shopping.
So you notice what people are wearing, right?
I do.
Check.
Okay.
Do you notice body language?
Well, it's right in front of you. How can you miss it?
People, they pay close attention to body language. They notice how other people are carrying themselves when they're sitting. Are they mirroring? That kind of stuff. You notice that kind of stuff, right?
Well, sure. It's right in front of you. That's not details. It's just my eyes are open.
Got it. Check. Do you notice misspelled words and proper grammar? You notice it. I'm not saying do you cause a scene.
I would never.
You never cause a scene.
I would never on Facebook correct somebody's grammar or spelling because I get it. You're fast fingering. You're in a hurry. It's a social media site. And for all those people that are so critical about the apostrophes, and get over it.
But do you notice
the
it?
The message is what we're after.
Do you notice it?
So you notice it.
So when you put out your collateral, do you believe that grammar could kill your brand?
Well, and I'm quite certain I have misspelled many a word.
Accidents happen, but I'm asking, do you from time to time notice misspelled words and improper grammar?
Sure.
Check.
Notice you pronounced a word.
It was don't make fun of my speech impediment.
You mispronounced a word on purpose.
Don't make fun of my speech impediment.
Stop mispronouncing words. It's not funny. It's not cute.
It's
not endearing.
Do you notice the big picture? Do you have a global perspective of things?
I said that. Sometimes, the little details aren't nearly as important as the overall big picture.
Right.
Right?
Sometimes, well, I'm saying because we're talking about detail-oriented people, and sometimes they think, well, the big picture eludes me because I'm too focused on the details. But in reality, one of the key signs of a detail-oriented person is that they have a global perspective.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, that blows my whole theory right there in the beginning, saying I'm not always into the details.
Check.
Huh.
And then, how about this? Do you notice patterns?
What do you mean patterns?
Any kind of there's 3 on this side and 2 on that side. Repeating patterns.
I don't play those stupid games where what's the if the number 2, 6, 18, what comes next? I don't do that.
I was like I got a 62 on the IQ test.
No, I don't do that.
Night.
I do notice. I don't know if it's so much about patterns. I notice inconsistencies.
That's a noticing of the patterns. Absolutely, because an inconsistency is nothing but the absence of a pattern.
Like, where'd it go? It broke off here. It stopped. It's out of place.
Yeah. Check. Do you notice when things are out of place?
Well, discrepancies. Yes, so...
You get home and notice that something is missing from your desk.
Yes, all the time. Yes, immediately.
Who took that? What?
Immediately.
That pad of paper's been there for 6 months.
It's been moved.
Who took my jewelry?
So my husband threw something away recently, and he says, Angel, I didn't think you'd notice it was a month ago. I said, well, yeah, I didn't notice it was missing, but I know now that today, I didn't forget that I still owned it. She's like, oh, well, you just have so many. I just didn't even think you'd notice. I notice instantly.
Yeah.
Stuff out of place, stuff that's been moved.
Check. Finally, one last thing that you'll notice is a detail-oriented person.
Every single thing is in my house.
You do?
I do. Every single thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because everything has a place.
Yeah.
And there's a place.
For everything.
Everything,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
But
here's why I have to know.
Anal attention to detail.
I have to keep track of, because I don't have the looking for it gene. I have no skill for looking for stuff. So if something's not where it belongs and somebody moved it,
Heads are gonna roll.
I have no ability to find it. It's like if I go and my keys aren't hanging up, now what do? I have no looking for it skills, so we just put stuff away.
We put stuff away.
Put stuff away.
And anybody who live with Angel?
Stuff away.
Put stuff away.
Stuff away. And stuff has its place. And we don't just take something from one place it doesn't belong and move it to a new place it doesn't belong. We don't shift stuff around and now make a pile and call that cleaning up. No, put it away. Sorry.
I took the camera off the close-up, but I am starting to twitch.
Sorry.
We interrupt this.
You do that. You're like, move stuff, and you're like, put it over here. I'm like, it's not where it goes. Well, I'm cleaning up, or I'm, but no. You just moved it from one place it doesn't belong to a new place it doesn't belong. Still wrong.
Should bring back the close-up camera. Pretty sure. Oh, no, you're gearing up for another round. She just applied lip gloss, folks.
Like a girl. Watch it.
Yeah, you did. And hey, I'll be the first to tell you, girls rule the world, and you
Did you see
rule
that?
this, Russo.
So it was so funny. Michael Russo just said, this whole thing on, when did like a girl become an insult? And on my Facebook page, not kidding you, what pulls up is a picture of Mia Hamm and a quote. She says, "My coach said I run like a girl."
Yep.
I told him if he ran a little faster, he could too.
I like it. She's a soccer player, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember seeing her.
What?
Yeah.
She's not blonde, so then, probably it's a little fuzzy for you.
It's not fuzzy at all. HDTV. Thank you, Mia. Let's go here. Interrupting this conversation for just a moment because there's one more thing that detail-oriented people notice.
I
want to know.
I don't know that I
want to
actually
know,
qualified.
and inquiring people want to know, where is your blue microwave cover doohickey today?
It should be in the microwave. Actually, and it would be in the microwave today. You want to know why?
Yeah. Because there's nothing to put it on.
There's nothing to put it on.
Yeah.
The stove is out on the deck. The countertops are out on the front porch.
Are we under
the
construction
dishwasher
at the
is
Tussey
on
household?
the deck. There is no stove. There are no countertops. There is no sink. The place is a disaster zone. But that microwave cover is where it belongs, in the microwave.
Check.
Sorry. I just like proving your point
number 7.
over and over
You
again.
really are in lots of ways.
What does all this have to
Number
prove?
7. I get there. Hold on. Number 7. Do you? Detail-oriented people are usually good with money, and here's why. You recognize when a resource is getting low. Do you manage your resources pretty well? You feel when not just the bank account, but the milk and the cereal and the for me, it's the number of socks in the drawer.
No, we don't get
are getting low.
No, we don't get low. We don't get low. We have a backup.
Okay. So you are aware of how much is left, and it's always all of it. It's true, isn't it?
How many? My husband went to the bike store recently, and they were talking about how many bikes you should own, and the man gave him a phrase that I have used repeatedly. But the man said, "Do you know, Eric, how many bikes should somebody own?"
I don't know the answer to this question.
You don't know the answer.
No.
So, however many you have.
Yeah.
Plus one.
Plus one.
Plus one.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
So that is now my answer. Well, Angel, how many bags should you?
How many pair of shoes?
All that I have.
Plus one.
Plus one.
Yeah. Get out of my way.
And you have a backup.
As soon as I get that one, I've got another plus one.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If I am going to be anyhow attached to the phrase detail-oriented person, then the act of running out of something just will not do.
You are the most detail-oriented person I have ever met.
We don't run out. You don't get lost.
And
you're not
here's the
running
funny
late.
thing.
Things don't happen to you because you're prepared.
Here's the funny thing. Detailed and prepared are two different things. I know for a fact that I am one of the most detail-oriented people you've ever met. And it hurts you to think of me because I'm not organized and analytical. And all
So
that
what do you
stuff
do
as
with all those
are.
details? You're wasting your skill. You're wasting that gift. You have been bestowed a gift of detail, and you're wasting it.
Yeah, you think so?
Well, if you're not using it to plan ahead and be prepared and have it, yeah, a little bit.
Not wasting this gift. Detail-oriented, are you? It's okay to be that, and it's okay to work like a girl. Folks, we do have to go to a quick station ID here, but we want to say thank you for listening and thank you for participating in the radio show. Take these next couple of minutes to listen to the advertisers on the radio. Take another couple of minutes to connect with us. We'd love to hear from you on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Experience Pros. And when we come back, a whole nother hour of positive business talk. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
The Dennis Miller Show, tonight at 10 on KLZ 560.
Attention! The annual Diversity Employment Day Career Fair for Denver is Wednesday, August 13th at the Exto Event Center, 1399 35th Street, Denver, Colorado 80205, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Hundreds of career positions from Denver's top corporations await you. Join us in getting America back to work. The Diversity Career Fair is the largest diversity and professional level career fair in the nation and will offer employment opportunities for professionals in management, engineering, sales, accounting, administration, government agencies, IT, healthcare, and marketing. The Diversity Career Fair is co-sponsored by the DiversityRecruitersNetwork.org, Crawford Broadcasting, and City Career Fair. Meet with companies like Bureau of Reclamation, DirecTV, Morgan Stanley, XL Energy, Wendy's of Denver, Colorado Springs Utilities, Mentor Graphics, State of Colorado, SMA America, Taruma, BCT, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, Credit Union of Colorado, Aurora Police Department, and many more. Employers, it's not too late to join the career fair. Go to citycareerfair.com for details.
KLZ AM 560, KLZ HD live at KLZ560radio.com. KLZ 560, a Crawford Broadcasting God and Country station.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm John DeMaster. The body of Major General Harold Green being prepared to fly home from Afghanistan.
The military investigating the murder of the highest-ranking general killed in Afghanistan. The Army confirming Major General Harold Green killed by a terrorist wearing an Afghan military uniform who opens fire on the base. Despite the attack, the White House press secretary says President Obama has no plans to change his strategy of pulling out all of our troops from the region.
That's the Blaze Radio's Robin Walensky. Army Sergeant Bo Bergdahl facing Army investigators today. His attorney telling ABC News he spends the day at Fort Sam Houston preparing Bergdahl for questioning. Ukraine bracing itself for a possible Russian attack. CNN reporting 20,000 Russian troops getting ready for a cross-border attack that may come at any time. Ukrainian forces bracing for the worst, still dealing with the crash site of Flight 17. This is news on the Blaze Radio Network.
Negative online stories about you or your business might take seconds to create, but years to remove. How many customers and sales dollars you will never see due to lies, rumors, and that one disgruntled customer who posted a bad review on the internet? If you want to personally or professionally take control of your online reputation, grab a pen and take down this number or store it in your cell phone, but call 1-800-432-9197. When you call, you will get free information on how you can legally fight and potentially bury negative internet postings. With the Reputation Management Program, you can now positively promote your business online. Join the thousands of entrepreneurs and professionals who have already taken control of their Google search results. You're losing money every day when customers pass you by after they read negative info online. Call today to get a free reputation review and start building positive online content. Call 1-800-432-9197 for free info. That's 1-800-432-9197. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Take control of your online Google search results today by simply calling 1-800-432-9197.
The Blaze Radio News on KLZ 560.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran, early mornings at 5 on KLZ 560.
You're listening to Experience Pros Radio Show, brought to you by Mass Mutual Colorado. Experience Pros, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business and your business is our business. This in the news today, and from time to time, we have to acknowledge and mention something that is one of those little job droppers, just kind of one of those, like, oh my gosh, is this really happening kind of stories, in order to recognize what extreme customer service is and, in this case, isn't. California insurance company pays off a man's $21,000 settlement with buckets of loose change.
Excuse me?
In court in California, Los Angeles, California, an insurance company decided to pay off an elderly man's court settlement with loose change.
Buckets of coins? Not a check.
Do you know how heavy?
Not a deposit.
No.
Not even big bills.
No.
Coins?
So Andres Carrasco, who is in his 70s, he sued the company Adriana's Insurance Service in 2012 after he was allegedly assaulted by one of the company's employees.
Okay.
Now, went through the court process, and they were ordered to pay, and they decided to drag it out, and finally they settled and decided to pay up.
$21,000.
$21,000. 8 Adriana's Insurance employees dropped off the change at the office of Carrasco's attorney in 5-gallon containers.
That's just mean.
There's over 16 buckets of nickels, dimes, quarters, and pennies. Pennies!
That is mean.
It's going to take at least conservatively a week to count all the amount of money to make sure that it's all there. And the old man, he's 70. He can't even lift one of those buckets.
No, absolutely not.
And what about the people at the bank who see that line of coin stuff coming?
Right. What do you do with it? Where do you take it? Who wants to accept it?
Shame on you, Adriana's Insurance.
Mean.
Carrasco said this. He says, Adriana's Insurance, is this the way you treat everyone? In a statement to NBC in Los Angeles, why don't you like your clients? I'm disappointed by the way that Adriana's treats their clients, their customers, and the elderly. We might be poor, but we're people too.
Oh my gosh.
And I bring this story, and it's not one of those ha-ha funny stories that we like to have here on the Experience Pros Radio Show, but I bring it to remind you that the Extreme Customer Service Directory exists for the very purpose of acknowledging that it doesn't have to be this way.
They're people. They're human beings.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I think we we lose sight of really what we're doing, who we're here to serve, why we do what we do. And it's really easy. It is so easy to get on the bandwagon of negativity and justification and watch we'll get them. And just because you can does not ever mean that you should.
Ridiculous.
That is absolutely. I remember I actually paid my orthodontist bill with $1 bills.
Yes, but they were neatly bundled $1 bills.
They were all very neatly bundled.
Easy to take back to the bank, fit in a small suitcase, and you did it to acknowledge the fact that this is a lot of money that you're putting in to that.
Well,
and they were on board.
They were on board with it, showing my kids how much it was for their orthodontics. I mean, it was one of those things that as we're spending this amount of money, I was putting 2 of my kids in orthodontia at the time, and everybody just seems so flippant about the dollar amount. And, just write a check, just put it on a credit card.
Money.
That is a lot of money. And let's look at this. Let's all come to the table and stop being so cavalier about these dollar amounts. And so it was one of those things in my head. And it was not mean. It wasn't mean.
That's mean.
Paying it dollars and that was mean.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we got to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, do you like curry? You're going to love Chef Matt Curry on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event, ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781 2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Imagine having a business partner watch over your computer systems day and night, actively responding to changing needs in your environment, helping make sure things run fast and smooth, protecting your valuable information. With Availability, our managed services platform, C-Squared Computer Consulting can provide 24/7 monitoring, manage updates, and optimize your systems. Let C-Squared be your business partner. Call us at 303-933-1113. Mention Experience Pros, and we'll waive the setup fee.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Make sure your marketing strategy includes search engine optimization and contact Colorado SEO at coloradoseo.com. You'll find a team of experts who have been connecting consumers online since 1996. You've created a commodity, now get found. coloradoseo.com. coloradoseo.com or call 303-990-5934. Remember, billions are searching. Will they find you?
Bob Duco, today at 3 on KLZ 560.
Dennis Miller here. Be sure to tune in for the Dennis Miller Show, where we talk politics, entertainment, and everything in between. Our guests are the best you'll hear on radio. It's radio you can trust, right here on the Dennis Miller Show.
Tonight at 10 p.m., it's the Dennis Miller Show, right here on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. You know this is Prince and When Doves Cry. And you know what I like about doves? I like them with a little bit of butter, a little saute, nice on either side.
You are turning into quite the little chef at home. And I think every now and then we do kind of get in that mood, right, where we're inspired.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's over the weekend or something where we just kind of go all out and kind of, I don't know, get into our inner chef.
Get all foodie.
Wouldn't you love to eat like that and to have that kind of experience every single day, but without you having to do all the prep, without you having to do any of the cleanup, but eating as if a personal chef cooked for you every single day? Well, we have a special treat. We have Chef Matt Curry with Chef Curry's Cuisine. ChefCurry'sCuisine.com is the website. And he wanted to do something that would really help people. And have you ever thought about having a personal chef come into your home and taking care of you?
You know, I have thought of having a personal chef, and Chef Matt Curry really brings home something I need to underscore. Welcome to the show, Chef Matt.
Thank you for having me.
Very nice to have you with us. Personal chef. Most people out there in Radio Land right now are thinking, can't afford that. But I posted on our Twitter account today that hiring a personal chef is not expensive. Can you help dispel some of the myth out there?
I hope so. The key with personal chef, at least my personal chef service, is it includes all the groceries, all the cooking supplies, all the cleaning supplies for $350, which includes 20 portions of food, 2 weeks worth of dinners for a married couple.
2 weeks for a married couple? Oh my gosh, that's like.
There are times, Matt, that I will maybe have foregone actually eating just because I want to clean up the kitchen. And when you told me you actually come in and you do all the, not only the prep work, but the cleanup too, you know, I think there's so many times where we just will not do something because we're afraid of the mess. You keep the place spotless.
Yes, and actually one of the people in one of my networking groups, Casper Stockham, gave the best description of my business I've ever heard.
Oh.
He said, what I do is I help busy professionals fall in love with going home again. And I love that, because how many times do you go home like, man, I'm tired. I don't I don't want to cook anything.
Now you got to go prepare and do all the
Fine, Pizza Hut. It's like, no, come on, seriously.
I know. The question at the end of every day is, really, what's for dinner? What are we going to eat? What are we going to do? And if you've got a married couple, it's pointing the finger. Isn't it your turn to cook?
Exactly.
And so when you hire Chef Matt to come in and take care of all that, you actually help us plan all of the menus, and I want to talk a little bit about your menus because you specialize in dietary restrictions and issues, but you plan it all, put it all together, and it's just in my fridge or freezer ready for me to warm up, right?
Yep, all you have to do is warm it up, and I can build off any kind of dietary needs. Recently, I've cooked for a 79-year-old man who decided, you know what? It's about time I started eating healthy. 79 years old, it's about that time.
Yeah.
I did a Mediterranean diet for him. Loves it. Said he's lost about 6 pounds in the last 2 weeks. Has more food than he knows what to do with. And that's really where I want to get at right now.
All right, so you cook the food at my location.
Yes.
You come to my place and you cook there. How long does that take? What should I expect from the amount of time? And
do I have to be there while you're doing all that?
You can, or it's up to you. You can either be there or you can not. It'll take me about 4 hours to do all the cooking for about 20 portions of food, clean up, and get out the door. Like I said, you can be there to watch. It's totally up to you.
Absolutely. All right. So I want Chef Matt to come out and do this for me.
Now, I know you do special diets. I know you've worked with diabetics, gluten-free issues, allergy issues. This Mediterranean diet sounds divine. What if you have somebody who has zero dietary restrictions?
Why are you looking at me?
He'll eat anything.
Why are you doing that?
Can you help him?
Can you put extra cheese on that?
Yes, I can. I can do anything that you want. Whatever kind of food you like to eat. I love comfort foods.
Come on now.
Foods that just make you feel good.
How do you feel about biscuits and gravy?
I love biscuits and gravy.
Come on.
Do you do desserts too, like chocolate chip cookies?
Sorry, no. Sorry, I can't. That's the one thing I'm not good at. Bacon and pastry.
Baking.
Hey, thank you for identifying what you know you're not good at. We appreciate that.
Cooking and baking
Okay,
are
so
two
let's
different
talk
things.
about food storage. Do you come with the wrappers for the portions that we put in the freezer? Because for me, if you were to make 20 portions for husband and wife, that's like 6 months of food for me. So do you wrap them in freezer safe materials?
Actually, I'm really glad you asked that because I have a new customer who decided, you know what? I don't like plastic. I don't want any plastic containers. So I'm coming up with a program to where I can provide glass containers for a new customer. I have got a bunch of plastic containers that I can put all the 20 portions in. But if you want glass, if you're one of those people, which I totally understand, I got a program. I can work something out with you.
How much space do I need in my freezer for 20 portions?
Probably a decent amount of space in your fridge and freezer. If you have a deep freeze, that's amazing.
So I got to take the body away and
yes.
Gotcha.
Yes, you want to get rid of that right now.
Okay.
All right, and so, I think a lot of us are trying to eat healthier, and it takes more time just to put all of that together to prepare the whole thing. Do you do the grocery shopping before you come? Do you bring all those groceries with you?
Yep, I bring all the groceries, and the $350 includes all the groceries. I get almost all of my ingredients from the local Sprouts Farmers Market. Those guys are amazing.
Yeah.
It's Whole Foods at 30 to 40% off.
Wow.
Their produce is so good. And by the way, I did want to do a callback real quick. Just so you know, Eric, the best way to do Dove, you want to get it nice and at a high heat at the beginning because you want to get it nice and crispy on both sides.
Right, because it keeps the juice on the inside.
Yep.
They have small breasts.
Yep.
Yeah, so I agree with you completely. Can you come and hang out with me?
I think I can do that. I can make that happen.
I'm putting you on order right now. All right, let's give some contact information for the rest of our listeners.
My website is www.chefcurriescuisine.com, and my phone number, if you want to reach me, is 720-404-2798. And finally, email is chefcurriescuisine, that's with an S, chefcurriescuisine@gmail.com.
Imagine coming home. Dinner is already ready. You know what's in your fridge. You know that it's prepared. It's all going to be fabulous, gourmet, your taste, your time. You get your time back, which I love. We think as business owners, we're running 24/7. We're always on the go. We're always busy. And a lot of times we are sacrificing that very important meal of the day. What a great time to sit sit down and enjoy dinner, enjoy it with your loved ones, and not have to worry about what's for dinner and who's going to clean up. Call Chef Curry. How do we do that phone number?
720-404-2798.
Oh, God, can't wait. You're going to come over and make dove. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Hi, ladies. This is Angel, and I want to let you in on one of my favorite fashion secrets. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella's studio for a full year, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella's studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara. And all of the compliments I get. Get yours today. Call Carabella's studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. And to ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. 303-909-9585.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Louden at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dr. Gary Donovitz. At BioTE Medical, we've developed the most effective way to balance your hormones. And unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams that come with many negative and dangerous side effects, bioidentical natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotemedical.com. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioTE, the right choice, the safe choice.
Freedom 560 with Ken Clark, today at noon on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Every time I hear this song, I think of Robert Grieve over at Nyland's Collision Center because we do a little Barracuda and dueling banjos. He and I, little air band. I gotta make the audio file. We'll put that together sometime.
You don't have to.
I just think it would be amazing.
No, I don't think you have to. It is time for business tips and insights, and it is Wednesday, right? It is Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
It's time for Cheryl Answers from ALMC Mortgage. And Cheryl is traveling today, so her business tip is brought to you by Eric and Angel. And when I go to Cheryl's website, you can find her online at CherylAnswers.com, where she puts together an incredible blog, quick and easy answers to a lot of the questions that you are already having. So check her out at CherylAnswers.com. But today's question is, are there any obstacles that I need to be aware of as a single buyer? So, Eric, I think she was thinking about you.
Probably. And if this is truly a photo of Michelle that's asking the question, I would like to meet her, and we could perhaps not be single buyers anymore. But in the event that that is the case, Cheryl's response is this. You're in great company, Michelle. About 1 out of every 4 home buyers is single, so don't let being single hold you back. As a single buyer, you'll have to qualify for a loan based on your income alone, while many couples have 2 incomes to rely on. Another advantage of shopping as a couple, a built-in second opinion, right?
But I also think that as a single, nobody else's second opinion. Do you love it? Do you want to buy that house simply because of the closet? You get to.
Absolutely. Get your loan approval early. That's what Cheryl advises, so that you know how much and what you can spend.
She also says to try and come in a little under budget to give yourself a little extra cushion in case you need to buy some extra shoes to go in that closet. Oh, no, she doesn't say that.
She doesn't say that, but she says unexpected expenses that come later on. And there's always unexpected expenses. I remember the when I moved to Colorado, I was gobsmacked at the number of expenses, including like a lawnmower. Who ever thought of buying a lawnmower? But
or probably even a garden hose.
Any of that stuff that you don't
window
normally
coverings.
think about.
Yeah, and here's the thing. When you work with ALMC Mortgage, she helps you with all of that. She has been doing this for 20 years. She has a whole team of people at ALMC Mortgage to get you through the process to make sure you're qualified. But no matter what, single or as a couple, make sure that you call Cheryl first so that you know you can get pre-qualified, you know how much house to go looking for, because the last thing you want to do is fall in love with a house that you can't qualify for. So give her a call, 303-696-6933. Again, 303-696-6933. Her website is almcmortgage.com, where all loans must close.
And they do.
You can also find her blog at CherylAnswers.com. She does new homes, refinancing, all of it.
Absolutely.
All right, our next business tip comes to us from Riviera Finance with Jack Louden. And we always say, if you don't know Riviera Finance,
you don't know Jack. Jack, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show, my friend.
Hi, guys. How you doing this morning?
We're doing fantastic. What's going on in your world?
Well, you know, Eric and Angel, it occurred to me that I talked to about 2 different types of businesses. Ones that need money yesterday, and that kind of gets stressful. And then others that are just, you know, why should I look at entering into a factory agreement with a company? Is it expensive? Is it this? Is it that? Why do I need to do that? And so I just wanted to talk to you guys about, some reasons that a company would look into it without waiting to the last minute and putting everybody under the gun and being so stressful.
And Jack, and let's give it just a little bit of education for people who may be just tuning in for the very first time. You used the phrase factoring company. Riviera Finance is a factoring company. What does that mean that you do?
Well, we help small to mid-sized businesses with their cash flow needs by purchasing their existing outstanding receivables and giving them cash right away. And that way they don't have to sit and wait the 30, 60, 90 days to get paid.
You're not a collection agency. You don't do this because people haven't paid. It's because the people are still on their term, right?
That is correct. We are not a collection agency.
All right. So with that as the foundation, go ahead, please.
So, one of the, like we talked about, it's the easy way to raise money fast. I mean, if you are growing, you might get a new client that you have to buy raw material for or hire somebody. You need to raise money quickly. By entering into, working with Riviera, you'll be able to raise money very fast. A lot of times, within 2 to 3 days from the application process to the time that we send the first check. Last week, we did a client up in Longmont, works in the oil field. I got the application on Tuesday. We sent him $106,000 on Friday.
Wow.
Wow.
That'll do.
Right?
Okay. Another reason is, instead of waiting weeks and months to receive the payments, you can find yourself cash poor without the funds necessary to make payroll and things like that. Some of the other reasons, this is a good way to acquire funds without acquiring new debt. If you go to a bank because you need some funds quickly, all that is a loan that you have to pay back. This is a way that you can get funds without acquiring new debt.
Which is, I think that is something very significant, because a lot of times as a business owner, yes, we've got these accounts receivables and all of these clients that owe us money, but I need money today. And so our typical next step would be going to a bank and getting a loan,
right,
which is debt. If we need money, we go get a loan, which is debt. And so here is a way that you can get that money into your account quicker with no new debt, and it's really just getting those accounts receivables paid for quicker and letting Riviera Finance kind of handle our accounts receivables more as an outsourced agreement, correct?
Absolutely. And the other caveat about going to a bank is, with the economic times, banks have tightened up quite a bit. And if you're a new business or a startup business, a lot of businesses don't have those 2 years of tax return showing a profit that the bank wants to even give them a loan.
Yeah, makes all the sense in the world. Jack, where do we find more information from you if people want to follow up immediately?
Well, they can call me at my tech center office. I'm located here in Denver at 303-409-7706. They can shoot me an email at jlouden, Louden, at RivieraFinance.com. And then, of course, always anytime on the website at RivieraFinance.com.
And I think one of the other things is they do also run these credit checks on the companies that, essentially when we put a 30, 60, 90-day term for accounts receivables, we're giving these other people a short-term loan, and we're not even running a credit check to know that is that they're viable for that. So there's a lot of benefits to working with Riviera Finance. If you are in business and you do B2B and you've got long-term accounts receivables terms, contact Jack and see if this makes sense for you. Jack, the phone number?
And one other thing, Angel, since you brought that up, if we finance an accounts receivable and their client goes out of business and we don't get paid back because of credit, we will eat that loss.
Yeah, you're covered with Riviera Finance. Appreciate you for joining us, Jack. We sure do enjoy having you on the show today.
I thank you very much, guys. Have a great day and enjoy your show.
Absolutely. Make sure that you do business with Riviera Finance. We say if you don't know Riviera Finance,
you don't know Jack. We'll be right back after these messages.
The Experienced Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Camp Experience has a schedule full of keynote presentations, workshops, networking activities, boutique shopping, spa services, and amazing adventures. Workshops include topics such as leadership, success skills, creative thinking, and optimum health. Sign up at campexperience.com for a one-of-a-kind annual retreat on September 19th through 21st at Cheyenne Mountain Resort. Sign up today at campexperience.com.
Revitalize, release stress, and empower with Karen Corona's healing and transformational programs. Karen is a master healer and a teacher with 30 years experience providing holistic healing treatments, coaching, yoga, meditation classes, and retreats. Receive the healing inner tools you need to achieve your goals. Call Karen today and get started. 303-725-1119. That's 303-725-1119. Mention this ad and receive a free yoga class or a $150 coupon toward her upcoming healing and transformational retreat in October, set in the lovely Nuevo Vallarta, Mexico. Call today, 303-725-1119, or visit online at KarenCorona.com.
When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
If selling is important to your bottom line in business, and it is, then how you sell is more important than what you sell. If your sales approach is old school and outdated, you're leaving money on the table. Sales expert Liz Wendling will absolutely help you update your sales language and transform your sales results. Stop sounding like everyone else in your industry and stand out, not blend in. Liz can show you how. Every minute you delay, you're losing money. Call Liz Wendling today, 303-988-9157, or visit online at evolvedselling.com.
Are you one of the lucky ones that's ambushed in the middle of the night by gout? Well, you're not alone. Millions of people struggle with gout these days, but there's one person who can help. Former gout sufferer and certified nutritionist Bert Middleton, the Gout Killer, is here to help. Get Bert's free weekly newsletter and free yourself from the evil clutches of gout forever. Search for Bert, B-E-R-T, on the Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com and get on with getting gout free. Get the gout out.
Freedom 560 with Ken Clark is coming up at noon on KLZ 560.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. You know I love alliteration, and here's a four-word alliteration for you. Enlisting, engaging, passionate people. Two E's, two P's. No,
he can't. Apparently he can't.
Enlisting, engaging, passionate people.
Well, here's the thing. I think, we all talk about offering great customer service, and we've got these great brands and this great culture, but do our people get it, and do our customers feel it, and is it consistent? Well, we're going to talk with our next expert guest, Mark Weaver with Open Door HR. You can find him online at opendoorhr.com. Mark, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Angel. Good to be here.
Absolutely. Fabulous to have you. Enlisting, envisioning, and engaging passionate people.
Hard
Eric
to
can't say that. We can't say that over and over again.
Well, let's just phrase it in the form of a question. There are a lot of employers who say they want to provide exceptional customer service for their customers, and yet their employees just don't get it.
Yeah.
Mark, what do you do?
Well, I think, first of all, you have to define what you want in your workplace. And that all starts by knowing your mission, your vision, your values, and then being sure that you recruit people and keep people who fit that. Most people out there are decent folks, but if they're in the wrong organization, a place that's not wired the same way they are, somebody ain't going to be happy. It's either going to be you as the boss or it's going to be the employee. It's not going to work. So I think right from the get-go, as well as everything you do from then on, has got to be to get alignment. Now, one of the things I would say is I say passionate people. I don't say employees. Typically, business owners would much rather have somebody who acts like an owner, who feels like they've got a stake in the place that they work at, rather than somebody who's just an entitled employee.
Do such people exist?
They do, and they do best of all if they align with your values. People tend to be a lot more engaged if they feel like the values of the organization are my personal values, and we're all rowing in the same direction.
Can you find out that value alignment early on, or does that kind of come later?
Oh, I wish I had the close-up cam.
Stop close-up camming me.
Yeah, I think you can. I have a tool that I call Hire Values, hire as in H-I-R-E, not H-I-G-H-E-R,
Got it.
where I try to help identify the values that are important as well as the ones that are not important to an organization and to applicants.
Okay, but Mark, you're talking about those applicants. brother, they're going to put anything on a piece of paper, and they will tell you anything you want to hear, because what they want is a check.
They want a job. That's right. And so I think the more that you do to tell them what won't work in an organization, the more people start getting a clue that this may not be the right opportunity for me. So, for instance, if you're in an organization that moves fast, that you're not really as concerned with dotting every I and crossing every T because you've got to grow. You're just on a fast pace. If you define the job in a way that you actually state, this will not be the right fit for somebody who likes more of a methodical pace, a more detail-focused pace. This is the right environment for somebody who can juggle a lot of balls, move fast, make quick decisions, and just get it. We're not going to provide detailed training and a whole lot of policies. We're going to expect you to figure it out yourself. That'll eliminate a lot of people.
All right. So when we're talking about finding good people and making sure we've got the right people with the right culture, because even though they might even be great people, if it doesn't fit with our culture, you know, they're better off someplace else. Are there as many people looking for jobs as there have been in the past?
You know, it's kind of interesting. Unemployment is lower. It's not really good yet, but it is lower than it was, say, 5-7 years ago, whatever. So there may not be as many people, but the fun part is all the people who stayed in jobs that they didn't like because the economy was bad are now trying to find the ideal jobs. So in my mind, there really are still a lot of people looking.
They might be employed.
They may be employed.
So they don't look like they're looking.
That's right. And that means you have to be a little different with how you find those folks. They may not be looking in old dinosaur kind of media ads. They may not even be online looking for
Might have not posted their resume online or anything.
They may not have. So you may need to use different tools like LinkedIn. You may have to try to find what you would call those passive job seekers.
Passive job seekers. Is Eric a passive job seeker?
Heck no.
Let's hope not, yeah.
Okay,
Heck no, ain't nothing passive here. Mission, vision, values. We call it culture. How important is that to the people that we're trying to attract?
See, I think it's a lot more important than a lot of businesses think. And the reason I say that is because, you know, companies sometimes do that, sometimes don't even feel like it's necessary. A lot of times when they go through the process of defining mission, vision, values, it all fits in a book on strategic plan, and it's on a shelf gathering dust.
How can this be? I mean, this is such a foreign conversation to us because everything that we do, eat, sleep, breathe, drink, is culture.
Right. Well, it is. In fact, I tell people that your culture is actually created more by what you do say, allow, and promote than it is anything you document. So as the owners of an organization, as the president, as the managers, it's, again, what you do say, promote, and allow. Many times organizations will allow a behavior that's completely opposite of what your values say. And if you don't address that, then what your customers will see is not the values you put on the website, but the values they get interacting with John or Jane Doe.
You know, Mike, you're talking a lot about, I think, really deeper kind of thinking. We're talking about the people. We're talking about the culture. We're talking about values. When I think of an HR department, I think of paperwork.
Yeah.
You know, that mostly about filling out paperwork. This is far more about the people than it is about the process, it seems.
Yeah, it really is. In fact, it's kind of funny. I got interviewed by HR Magazine, which is kind of the standard in the human resource world, about 2 years ago. And somewhere through the conversation, the editor said, "You don't talk like an HR person."
You don't.
I said, "Gee, why is that?" And then later it was, "Where did you get all this?" Well, I was fortunate enough in my 20s to be the HR manager for a quality guru in the late 80s named Philip Crosby, and he wrote a lot of business bestsellers. And he was talking culture change and engagement and things like that long before HR people were. His purpose in it was for quality improvement. I just found that by doing the same things that would improve quality would also improve morale and culture. So kind of used his method a bit further.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about Open Door HR Solutions and how you come in and align with other companies.
Well, what I do is I do help organizations enlist. I don't call it recruiting. I call it enlisting. There's a reason for that, too.
Sure.
I help them do that. I help them envision and engage their people. And oftentimes what I do is a combination of what I'd call open door management, which is where we have direct non-adversarial conversations, and I don't mean that the traditional open door thing, which means you can come talk to me whenever you want.
You have an open door policy.
I got an open door policy. I mean a two-way open door where you're actually engaging employees. I combine that with what's called open book management, where you're actually involving employees in the bigger picture of the organization, informing them about the financial situation, informing them about the difficulties you're facing, and then helping them help you. That allows people to be engaged and feel like they've got a stake in things rather than just being 9 to 5 and, you know, the old mushroom thing that so many people talk about.
I would love to have partners. I would love that. You know, and I think all the businesses out there who are listening right now would just jump at the type of employee that you described and enlisting. I mean, brilliant. Everything that you do is well thought out and put into a perspective that I think is brilliant. How do our listeners, business owners all across the Front Range, get in touch with you?
Well, a couple ways. One is through my website, opendoorhr.com. It does have a contact thing that I get when they fill out. Yeah. My email address is mark, M-A-R-K, at opendoorhr.com. And I also have a telephone number. They can reach me. It's my cell number. Call me anytime, 970-420-3187. Again, that's 970-420-3187.
Opendoorhr.com.
Mark, you're a member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory. We're so proud to have you and the caliber of what you bring to small business in our directory and a part of our network. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you. My pleasure.
The pleasure is all ours. You would be silly if you didn't give him a ring or a shout-out. OpenDoorHR.com. OpenDoorHR.com. It's a real open door. Back with more after this.
The Experienced Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle, one piece at a time.
Do you want to meet some new people, make some great connections, and network with other business owners? Call me, Penny, today at 303-220-0366 or go to theconnectingexperts.com. Connecting people to people.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. Reduce conflict and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to see it thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
When you need a medical expert witness or someone to consult in your medical cases, you need MediPro Solutions. Let's face it, attorneys are busy and typically don't have the time to research the details of the medical aspects of every case. At MediPro Solutions, your medical legal consulting firm, they take care of every detail, leaving you and your lawyers to focus on the law. MediPro Solutions is owned and operated by licensed and board-certified physicians. When your case is on the line, call MediPro Solutions, 303-502-6735. That's 303-502-6735. Or online at mediprosolutions.com.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experience Pros radio show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experience Pros radio show. Start your week off by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude, and be sure to always end your week with Braggin Friday. The Experience Pros radio show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune into the Experience Pros radio show. Weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
Hundreds of career positions, Denver's major corporations. Visit Denver's annual Diversity Employment Career Fair Wednesday, August 13th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Exto Event Center, 1399 35th Street, Denver, Colorado 80205. Go to citycareerfair.com for more details.
John Rush, today at 2 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Shut up and let me go. Hey!
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. Having such a fun time here in the studio. Hope you're getting all the information, inspiration that you need. But do you ever feel like, okay, that's all really great, but I either need to get my hormones checked with BioTE Medical,
right,
or I really need a day off? You ever feel that way?
Well,
one or the other. It's one or the other.
Yeah, probably.
You know, because you're just feeling like, okay, there's so much, and I'm busy, and I'm overwhelmed, and I'm just go, go, go.
Yeah.
I was chatting with somebody this morning, and she says, Angel, you've got your member event this evening, and
was she cute?
She's taken.
They all are.
Yeah. So she says, but what we're trying to do a new thing in our family where we actually stop working at the end of the day and go home and have dinner and just stop. And I said, you're like speaking a foreign language to me.
What is that?
Like when there was a week in July where it just didn't seem like there was very much going on, and I was home like by 5 or 6 o'clock every day, like 5 days in a row. And it felt like I was working half days. I felt like I worked part-time. I'm like, what do you people do around here in the evening for fun? Because, well, what ended up happening is I stared at my kitchen for a full week, and now it's being demolished.
Boy, isn't that? Oh, yeah. So time off can be expensive, folks. Here's some signs you definitely need a day off. When you're asked how you doing, you go, I'm really busy.
I'm really busy.
Busy. Yeah. Yeah. I remember having a friend of mine back in the days when I was a professional magician, and this guy was so busy. I thought, man, he's got to be accomplishing so much. Didn't get a thing done. He just moved piles from one side to the other. Man, it was just busy.
Yeah, busy is not the same as a productive, and we have to be cautious about that too. And if we tell people we're so busy, our friend Faith Young, who wrote the book What Would Faith Do, when we're constantly telling people we're so busy, we're actually sending the message of I don't have time for you.
Right.
I don't have time for relationships, friendships, or new clients and new business. Do you really want to send up that impression? And so I always try to tell people, they're like, oh, Angel, I know you're so busy. No, invite me, ask me, let's get together. I'm never too busy for friendships, relationships, and new business.
Sorry.
Are you sleepy?
I nodded off there for
tired?
just a second. I didn't mean to.
Do you need a nap? Do you need a day off?
Here's another sign that you can always tell you need a day off is you're always tired.
You're just so tired.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you are just so tired, you need to get your hormones checked.
That's entirely possible. BioTEmedical.com, BioTE medical.com. Here's a way to know if you need a day off. You haven't found the bottom of a to-do list in over a month.
If that list just keeps going and going and there is never any ending. Here's the thing. I love a checklist. Everybody knows that I do.
Right.
But the list isn't like this ongoing, never-ending. Here's your list of 3 amazing things you have to get done today. Check, check, and be done.
Right.
Get to the bottom of that list. Get it over with. If your list is never-ending, you need to do one of 3 things. You need to dump some of the things.
Check.
Do it. Just get it done. Stop putting it off because you're making excuses.
Harder check.
Or delegate it.
Big hard check.
Somebody else to do it. There's a lot of things that are on your to-do list that have no business being.
People freak out about that delegation thing.
Your to-do list. They really do. But think about this. Think about the people we've had on the show today.
Yeah.
You can outsource your accounts receivables.
Right.
You can outsource your dinner. You can outsource your HR. I mean, there's so much that you are doing that you have no business participating in.
I'm going to insource my dinner.
I know.
Chef Curry's Cuisine. I'm going to make Dove. Here's a sign that you need a day off. You haven't been to the gym or played outdoors. Played outdoors. in over 6 months.
You know that thing outside, that bright light? It's called the sun. Go visit it. Get a little vitamin D. There's something about just being outside. You know, if you could take, you know, a business meeting outside even, if you could just take your coffee outside, just take a walk outside, it replenishes the soul in a way that nothing indoors can.
One of the signs that you definitely need a day off, and actually, you're going to have to read this one because I don't know what that word is.
Vacation?
Yeah.
You remember that? We took one of those.
Well, my idea of a vacation is coming to the office at 9 instead of 7. That's a sign.
Oh, I'm like, that's not a vacation.
Right, but that's what my idea is. See, that's a sign.
That you, oh, look, I didn't even have to go
Stick with
in
me here,
until,
girl.
I'm like, oh, I don't get that.
Yeah, you read the word, not the sentence.
Take a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then you do need one. I mean, that is true. We do need to have a little bit of R&R, but if you're afraid that if you leave that nobody else is going to get it done and it's just not going to happen and they can't do it without, you know, the business can't run without you. Here, the sad news is it's like a bucket of water.
Yeah.
If you stick your hand in a bucket of water, you take it out, what happens? The water just fills in. We'll be fine without you.
I told somebody that yesterday, and she smacked me verbally.
I mean, we don't want to hear it.
Right.
We absolutely don't want to hear that you can do this without me, that I am not necessary. You are necessary.
To the left, to the left.
You're necessary at your optimal thriving level. If you are busy and burned out and you're not being productive, then you're cranky, and we really do want you to go home.
And don't you for a moment think that you're irreplaceable. Here's another one. When asked, what do you do for fun? You cannot remember. Right?
Yeah.
You need a vacation.
That's bad. That's
right?
bad. You need to have a hobby. You need to have things that you do just because. Not because it's on your to-do list, not because you should, but just because you wanna.
Get some endorphins going. Here's a sign that you need a day off. You're sad to learn that your favorite restaurant closed down 3 years ago. You need to get out more.
You don't even know.
Right.
You don't even know. Some of your favorite, haunts and kind of hanging out places, are gone.
Sign you definitely need a day off. You're on a first-name basis with everyone on the late-night shift cleaning crew. Right? You're sticking around in the office. Stop it.
Yeah, don't take your naps. You know what? If you have brought in a change of clothes into the office because you think you might sleep out there.
What about a sleeping bag?
No.
Change of sheets.
You can go home. You can go home at the end of the day. You know, there's nothing that is going to happen at work that cannot wait. It's like texting. You know, texting and driving, it can wait.
You start taking your dry cleaning straight from or to the office. That's a sign you need a vacation. Take a day off.
Charlie's always bringing his dry cleaning here to the office.
And then finally...
Last time you took a vacation, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie. When do you take vacations?
Yeah, I don't think he does.
And he's not even listening to this segment. He's chatting.
He's in there chit-chatting and having a good time. He's like, but I heard my name.
Here is the tell you this is top 10 list. The number 10 thing that you need a day off is those little people at home greet you with, "Excuse me, ma'am, are you lost?" Who are you?
Who are you, and why are you at my dinner table tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's probably not that bad, but if you're missing out on some really important conversations, some really important events, some really important quality time with your friendships, your relationships, those that are close to you, then just take a little day off. Take a little afternoon off. It's going to be okay.
It is.
The thing that we know about business owners is we work hard, but we play hard too. It is not all one-sided. And I was going to say, now I can't see anything.
It's not all one-sided.
It's not
You work hard, you play hard.
Don't be all work and no play. Because actually you are far more effective and far more productive and far more fun to be around when you've taken some time off. Did I mention I'm off? I'm taking another vacation now?
Yeah, we know. It's time for me to repost that photo of the dogs explaining to you, the little dog, explaining to me, the big dog. Eric, when I say I'm going to take vacation, that doesn't count college visits, that doesn't count all these other things. And by the way, don't I look great with my new tan? I've got a photo for that. I'm gonna post that again because it's time for you to go again.
What do you mean? You can't tell me that it's time
You
for
just
me.
told us that you're leaving.
Yeah, I can say that.
I was agreeing with you.
I want one.
You're
you
saying
cannot
it's time.
say, Angel, it's time for you to go again. You said that. You said that, and you can't say that.
You misappropriated the antecedent to the pronoun or the conjugation of the verbiage. Oh, gosh, look at the time.
We better go.
On behalf of Charlie, our producer, who's talking in the studio, and the rest of us who produce the Experience Pros radio show every single day, we say thank you. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for participating in the show. And we encourage you to come back tomorrow where we promise to get it right again. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros.
This has been the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the